Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razek at CMtrading. Today is June 18, 2019, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, just two speaking engagements today from central banks. The first one will be at 10 a.m. South African time, coming out of the European Union. ECB President Draghi will be speaking. That's followed with a 4 o'clock speaking engagement from the Bank of England. Governor Carney will be speaking, and that should affect the British pound. Now, looking at the markets right now, it's a little bit of a mixed bag when we look at the Forex symbols, because the GBP broke support at 125.70, while the euro looked like it's bouncing off of its moving average, even though it retraced. So a little bit of a mixed bag there. We'll take a look at the GBP in just a second. Now, looking at the indices, the Dow Jones is pretty much flat. It's summer trading, okay? Not to say that it may not pick up, but it's really summer trading. So you look for other places, and we're looking at the JSE right now, and we're trying to see if there's going to be momentum on the upside, because it did retrace from its highs, and then looking like it's bouncing off of it. So let's see if we continue that momentum on the upside. Now, looking at commodities, oil's been flat, but gold is on resistance, okay? It looked like it was going to break it yesterday on the downside, but now it looks like it's just like hovering and really flirting with that area. And we're going to take a look at that and see what's going to happen. And lastly, looking at Bitcoin, I mean, this was really the one, all right? Broke its new highs, okay, at 9,100, and then now is retracing and is really trading on support level, which was previous resistance. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're first looking here at the Euro USD in a daily chart, as you can see, and we saw that little retracement, and we hit this high of 113.39, excuse me, and retracing down to this 112-ish area, and finally bouncing off of it. Now, this is really the area that is really going to confirm whether or not this is, getting stronger, changing character, or not. Okay, it may see itself back down in this area, being drawn down by some of the other currencies versus the dollar. Okay, so this is really a very important moment. So I'd like to see it bounce a little harder, maybe challenge this upper 113-ish level, okay, to see if it is going to bounce off of it and solidify it. Right now, it's just a bounce, okay, but it may still retrace on the downside. So keep an eye on that as that actually, develops later today. Now, looking at the GBP USD, you can see that we broke this support level, the trend line, which was our resistance line. I mean, if we look at a weekly, we'll say that it's just a wick. It's not even a candle. However, breaking this 125.70-ish level was really the spot. And now we're trading at 125.34, which means that we got to look at a daily. And this means that we may challenge this 124.80-ish level. And this may be the catalyst to pull down all the currencies versus the dollar. Okay, something to consider as this continues trading throughout the week. Now, looking at the Aussie dollar is the same story. It's very, very weak, breaking lower to 168.39-ish level, as you can see here, really nosediving from this area. Now, this is a daily, which means that we got to go to a weekly, and the next real support level, we're right there. Okay, we haven't been here since 2015, and if we break this area right here, okay, as you can see here, that was our support level, 168.39-ish level. That means we could get to the 166.90-ish level and even retrace further. So you got to really look back to these multi-time frames for it to really be meaningful to you. Okay, now the next move is, on the downside is 163-ish level. Okay, which would be a tremendous, retracement for the Aussie dollar. Now jumping into gold. We're right here at that resistance level. Earlier in the week, if we look at a weekly chart, you could see that we only had a wick. Okay, we didn't have a candle, didn't really sustain it on the upside. Okay, but however, it's not retracing. Okay, I would have expected a pullback maybe to 125, 130-ish level, but it's not doing that. Okay, so which means that it may still considerably go higher. Okay, now I don't want to celebrate that too far, but if you see momentum starting to, go, you may want to jump on it on the upside. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, really flat. Okay, nothing to really write home about. If we look at a 1-hour chart, we had a nice little rally last week, and then this week we've been trading between 26,200-ish level and 2600-ish level. Okay, so we're really just flatline. I mean, you could see that on the MACD, okay? Nothing really going there. This is why you got to look for other things. And if we look at the JSE right now, it's bouncing off of this 52 48,000 level, okay, in the anticipation maybe it'll challenge this upper limit again. I don't know, because we look like we made a double top here, but I'd like to see this momentum continue. The next real resistance is 52,490. Okay, if it doesn't break above it, we may see it sell off a little bit, but it has had a really decent run. Okay, from the middle to end of May up until now, we've gone from 48,000 to 52,000-ish level. Okay, so that's a really decent run for the JSE. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin. Okay, now this is really the one, and we knew that it would take off. We just didn't know when it would take off, and sure enough, this is